I grew up in Southern California, left when I was 15 in 1981. I grew up in a military family. I had an uncle go to Vietnam. My stepfather was a Chinook pilot in Vietnam. I tried to go to college and I realized that that just wasn't the route for me and decided that the Air Force was a place where I could become a man, grow up, and learn how to take care of myself. I was actually the old man in basic training. It was short. I think it was only 6 weeks. And next thing you know, you're off to learn your trade. And mine was radio communications analysis specialist. And I learned how to take intercepted radio communications and decode them and pass them on to the people that needed the information. The Cold War was a very difficult time. Everybody was scared because of nuclear war. Always seemed like it was on the precipice. We always had to stay one step ahead of the other side. It goes on 24 hours a day. So every place I ever worked was a rotating shift where you'd work like 6 day shifts. You'd get a couple days off and work 6 swing shifts, get a couple days off, work 6 midnight shifts. And so your sleep patterns are wrecked. The enemy never sleeps, and so we never slept. Pretty much how it went. It's a side you don't see very often. One of the reasons that people who do what I did are not well known is because of the security clearances and stuff associated with that. I am still under a security clearance until I'm 80 years old, so I have over 20 years to go before I can sit down and actually talk about what I did. One thing that most people don't realize is for every guy that is in combat, there's 2, 3, 4, 10 support people that don't actually get shot at. And the military needs every one of them. We were protecting what we all believe in collectively, which is a place where we can all live and be free. It's always in the back of your mind when you're in the military. You're there for a reason. The great thing about when you get out of the military is that you can choose where you want to live. I've lived in 6 states, 3 countries, and I could have chose anywhere. And the first day I came into Sisters, I knew I wanted to be here and stay here for quite a long period. I live here because I chose it, and it's absolutely one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. There's something very magical about Central Oregon as a whole. The minute I got here, I wanted to give back to the community. And the method I found was to serve the city by being on the planning commission and then later on the city council like I am now. Being the mayor is an extension of serving as a member of the United States Air Force. Instead of the whole country and giving myself to the whole country or the whole United States, I'm giving myself to the city of Sisters. I'm proud to serve the city. When I'm done on city council, I'll have served the city for 8 years, which is longer than my stint in the military. I'll never stop liking it. I like talking to people. I like meeting people on the street. That's the best part of the job, is the public outreach. And that's not something you really do in the military. That's something that's the part that's different, but it's also very satisfying and refreshing and fun to do.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos from Central Oregon Daily News. And for more news from the high desert, just visit centraloregondaily.com.